Hi guys, this is a fast review for people that still have doubts about anything that's gonna come in the quiz. You are lucky enough because your quiz is after recess, so I hope you watch this during your lunch or something, okay? So I'm doing this review because I noticed in the extra points activity that some people committed the same mistakes all over again. And let's just be clear on something, okay? Let's review the first thing about fractions to decimals and vice versa. Okay, guys, this topic is not hard, nothing hard to do. For example, when you have any decimals such as 0.037 or 14.22 or 0.001, well, in this case you only need to look at the numbers. For example, here, this one, okay, I have 30.037. So I'm gonna change that into a fraction as 37, and then you're gonna count the decimals like 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna write a 1 and you're gonna add 3 zeros. Those 3 zeros represent the 3 decimals, okay? Then the next one. For example, in this one, you have 14 as a whole number. So it's 14. Then you see you have 0.22. Your fraction is going to be 22 over, and then let's count the spaces, 1 and 2. That means you're going to write a 1 and 2 zeros, which those zeros are going to represent the spaces, okay? The decimals that you had. And finally, this one, as you can see, you have like 0.001. So your answer is going to be 1 over, and then you're going to count the decimals. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be like 1 and 3 zeros, okay? And that's going to be it. It doesn't have any problem. It doesn't have any tricky part. You only need to count the decimals, and that will be it. Then, fractions to decimals now. If I have a fraction such as, I don't know, like 3 over 4 or 2 over 80, I don't know, any fraction can be changed into a decimal just by dividing. The only thing you need to do is divide, like 3 divided by 4, and in this case it's 2 divided by 80. Okay, you just need to divide. You add a point and you add a 0 and you continue dividing it. If you remember the hacks, you can use the hacks, okay? But any single fraction can be changed into a decimal just by dividing. Now, what if I have this? I'm gonna do one by myself, but like the whole process. For example, let's suppose that I have 2 wholes and, I don't know, 2 over 3, okay? By that, I know that I need to, start dividing. I know that my whole number is going to be 2, so it's going to be 2 point something. Then I need to divide, and I'm going to divide 2 over 3. Remember that whenever you want to divide a fraction, this number will always go inside of the division, okay? So then I start dividing. I'd say 3 doesn't fit in 2. I add a point and a 0. How many times does 3 fit in? 20. Then I need to count like 6. 3 times 6 is 18. 18 to reach 20 is 2. Then I add another 0. How many times does 3 fit in 20? 6 times. And I could continue dividing it, but I only want you to get 2 decimals. So my answer will be 2.66. Yeah? That is the first topic to review. Second topic to review. It is gonna be classifying numbers. Classifying numbers, okay? Now, remember that you had just like a map that says like a number. A number can be either real or imaginary, okay? It can be rational or irrational, okay? If it is rational, it can be an integer, it can be a whole number, or a natural number, okay? So just to have this in mind, remember the following. Real and imaginary, that's an actual easy dichotomy, okay? Then rational and irrational. Rational are the numbers that you can easily write as a fraction, okay? Irrational are the numbers that you cannot represent as a fraction, such as the infinite numbers, like the real infinite numbers. Then integers are positive numbers, negative numbers, and zero. The whole numbers are the positive numbers and zero, and the natural numbers are the positive ones. Guys, you need to remember this. All these, integers, whole number, and naturals cannot be decimals. Okay, no decimals. So, for example, if I want to classify like negative 2.5, first look at that number. Is that number real? Yeah, it exists. So yes, it is real. Then, I'm sorry, is it real? Yes, it's real. Is it rational? Look at this. Is this number infinite? No, right? If it is not infinite, then it means it's also rational. Then, is it an integer? Is it? No, right? I mean, it's negative. I know it is negative, but it has decimals, and integers don't have decimals. So no, it is not an integer. That's the only classification, real and rational. If I ask you to classify, for example, if I ask you to classify the square root of 100, this is the exercise that I asked for extra points. If you need to classify the square root of 100, remember that the square root of 100 is 10. Why? Because 10 times 10 is 100. That means the square root of 100 is 10. You are going to classify number 10. And then I say, is number 10 real? Yeah, of course it's real. Is it rational? Yeah, because it is not infinite. Is it an integer? Yeah, because it is positive. Wait. Yeah. Is it a whole number? Yeah, because it is positive. Is it a natural number? Yeah, because it is positive and it doesn't have integers. So that one fits in all the categories. Very good. Now, let's do another one. What if I write the following? What if I write like negative 30 over 3? What if I tell you to classify this number? First, look at that. You already have it written as a fraction. But do you know what the number is? If you don't know, remember that a fraction is also a division. You already said that. I already said that before. So it's going to be 30 divided by 3. Okay? I'm going to start by doing that. How many times does 3 fit in 30? 10. My answer is going to be 10. Remember the rule of the signs. Negative and positive, because remember when you see a number with no sign is positive. So negative and positive gives me negative. That means I need to classify negative 10. So let's start classifying it. Is negative 10 real? Yeah, it is real. It exists. Is it rational? Yeah. Do you see the number 10? Is number 10 infinite? No. So that means it's rational. Then, integer. Is it an integer? Yeah, because it is negative. So yes, it is an integer. Why? Because it doesn't have decimals and it's negative. Is it a whole number? No, because it doesn't say that it includes negative numbers. So no whole number. Is it a natural number? No, because natural numbers are non-negative. So then you're done. Okay? Now, let's review the last topic and that will be it. The last topic is, adding and subtracting. Okay? So for example, what if I have this? 416 minus 234. Guys, you need to look at the numbers. Look at them. Okay? 1634. It's 16 because I know that some people will say like, okay, I'm going to subtract 4 minus 2 and it's going to be 2. And then I subtract 16 minus 3 over 4. Guys, this is not possible. Why not? Because 1/6 is less than 3/4. So I need to make fractions improper. My recommendation to you will be, if you are not sure that you can perform the subtraction, then do not complicate your life and start by making the fractions improper, okay? I'm gonna start by making them improper. So then I'm gonna say like 6 times 4, 6 times 4 is 24, okay? Plus 1 is 25 over 6. I just make them improper, okay? I'm gonna do the same with the other fractions. And then I say 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. So 11 over 4. Now I'm gonna subtract. You're gonna do the long procedure. Remember, you start by 6 times 4 is 24. And then remember that you always start with these two, okay? Like from 25 to 4. 25 times 4 is 100. You need to start with that number, okay? You need to start with those two. Then minus. Now you multiply the other ones. 6 times 11 is 66. Now I need to subtract it. How much is 100 minus 66? 34 over 24. Guys, what's gonna happen when you have this? You need to simplify this. Remember that when this number is bigger than this number, you need to divide, okay? Then I say 34 divided by 24. How many times does 24 fit on 34? Sorry. Only 1. And then I am left with 10. Okay? 1 times 24 is 24. To reach 34 is 10. Pay attention. This is gonna be your whole number. So my answer is gonna be 1. The remainder is gonna be your numerator. So it's gonna be 10. And this number is gonna be the denominator. But guys, look at that. By that one, I will write like a half a point. But you need to simplify this. Okay, you need to simplify it. How do I simplify it? I know that it's gonna be 1. But then the half of 10 is 5. The half of 24 is 12. And that's gonna be the final answer. Finally, adding. What if I have three fractions such as 2 over 7 plus 1/2 plus 3 over 14? You could easily start with these two. I'm gonna add 2 over 7 plus 1/2. Okay, I'm gonna do the long procedure because there's not any number that I can multiply 2 to get 7. So I need to do the long procedure. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 2 is, 2 times 2 is 4. Plus 7 times 1 is 7. How much is 7 plus 4? It is 11, over 14. Now I just need to add it with the other one. So 11 over 14 plus 3 over 14. How much is 11 plus 3? It is 14. And remember, these numbers are not added, okay? So it stays the same, 14. Finally, guys, if you notice, this number is the same as this one. So how many times, if I divided it like this, how many times does 14 fit in 14? 1. And the final answer is 1. And you're done, okay? I hope this helped you to study. Good luck on the quiz.